Yeah.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. And this is episode number 990 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show, welcome to the program. Everything sounds weird. Does it sound weird to you? It's these dang headphones I'm used to now. I think I'm used to the echo. And so without it, it sounds off. But hope things are going good. What the shit? I don't know what's happening right now. This makes no sense. Huh. I'll be damned. Hope things are going good for you. Good to see you here. Sorry, I am trying to get that's not right. Trying to get the scores for fantasy fixed. There's always like a problem with one of the numbers, and I don't know why that is. I just manually update it every day. I need to fix the script. But hope you're good. Did you enjoy the game last night? Holy shit. If you didn't like that football game, you are not a football fan. There's just no two ways about it. That was a fun ass football game to watch. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I sat out on the back patio, smoked a cigar. I missed most of the first half. Well, a lot of the first quarter. But definitely got to watch the second quarter and all of the second half. What a fun football game. Yeah. I thought Scott Van Pelt said it best when he said, by the way, why is this not updated? Now, damn it. Now, damn it, listen here, son. These are not our topics for the day. Not our topics for the day. I have the topics for the day. This is one. And two. Oh, there we go. You dirty bitch. 3, 4. Because we're going to have some video goodness for the day, too. Hopefully we have time to get to it. But I thought the game was really good. And Scott Van Pelt made a good point. He's like, man, they're so close to losing that game. And then it's a different evaluation of what it was. And it's really true. It just shows you just how fragile victory is in the NFL. Pretty crazy, but fun game. Super fun game. Alex, at Mahomes, you had one job. Let me guess. Mahomes is your fantasy squad? Huh? What's up, my sweet Donna? What's up, Keith Sager? Total Dallas, Tiger Stripe Media. That's Brian Pettit. That's all on YouTube. Tony the Handsome and Alex are on Twitch. Let me see here. I apologize again for the late start. I sat down at 2:40 to start this raggedy ass show. 2:40, can you believe that? I sat down at 2:40 to start this show. Beat the Jags. Yeah, true that. And then I tried to get the damn why is this doing this? I tried to get the scoreboard bug thing fixed for you guys. I like having it. I don't know if you guys like it, but one thing that it does provide, like here, it'll give you scores from the week. So I just thought I kind of like it. Adds a nice little touch to things. So I was trying to get that done, and I kept having problems with it. But it should be fixed now. So there you go. I got it fixed, and yeah, it's a little something extra, and it still allows me. Thank you, Jesus. It still allows me to put y'all's stuff on the screen. But then when that's done, it goes right back to the score. So it's just a nice little subtle reminder of what's going on for the week. So we got lots to discuss. Now Aziz is going to have to take Mahomes out accidentally. Don't say that. People will believe you. Plenty to get to. We got fantasy today. We've got your headlines. I've got several headlines for you, along with you can see the topics. I need to rant. There's a couple things I need to get off my chest. Okay. And really both of them deal with social media. So if you will allow me, I will get these off my chest. That's weird that the Jets logo isn't. Oh, I know why. It's stupid. I hate it. So I'll get those rants out of the way. We will go over NFL scores and discuss. And I've got fantasy for you. We'll get into that. And then I've got some video goodness for you as well that we will get to hopefully at some point. So Tiger Stripes Media said, is someone in trouble? No. I mean, unless you're guilty of it. But I just, when I rant, it's just shit that drives me crazy. And I just need to get it off my chest. So we're going to do that today. You're going to allow me to get this off my chest. Okay? So I was trying to get the basketball scores on there too, but for some reason that script doesn't work right. I have all of the NFL scores. 'Tis not a problem. I think all the logos are working properly now. And nope, New York's is messed up. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry. It's just drive me crazy. If I don't fix it. So I'll just do that. But I'll get the NBA stuff fixed soon. Because, they're about to be in full swing. In fact, they started yesterday. Your Rockets played. Let's take a quick gander at that. Let's see. I know they won, but I don't remember the score. Let's see. Chrome resize. There we go. Now, it is preseason. So it really, none of this is crucial. It's all really moot, if we're being honest. They're just trying to figure out who's going to make the squad. Hey, what up, Rudy Rod? Sanitize, wash hands, social distance, back the fuck up. But they're, it's, oh shit. You know what? I totally forgot. We almost had a hype train because, Jesus, 12 minutes ago, resubscribed for 16 months with Prime. Thank you, sir. Keith Sager resubscribed for 44 months. And now, won't he? Joe Pro has resubscribed for 18 months at Tier 1 for 35 months. Thank you, kind sir. Good to see you, Joe Pro. Welcome in, brother. So yeah, we've got here's some scores from Monday. Rockets beat the Hawks 122 to 113. Big thing you want to look at really is just what are the role players doing? All I'm really looking for is how did Reed Shepherd do? You know what I mean? That's really all I give a shit about at this point. So the starters were Jabari Smith, Tari Eason, Amin Thompson, Alperen Sengun, and Reed Shepherd. Reed had 1 assist and 7 points. Not good. Gonna need to be better than that. And then there's all your bench players. Capella getting 18 minutes. Durant didn't play, doesn't need to. Dorian Finney-Smith, Jayshawn Tate. Obviously, Fred VanVleet's not playing. Who led the team in assists? Alperen Sengun, of course. I was reading something that did say that, look, a lot of the times the offense is probably going to run through Alpi or Durant or both. So your point guard, not if it was Fred. If Fred was in there, then it would be more of a traditional point guard role. But I'm of the opinion too that Alpi's the best passer on this team. That's a fact. And Durant is the best offensive player. So why not let those two, play a little pick and roll, play a little two-man game, and then just let the offense flow through LP or Durant, your choice. So, I mean, do I want Reed Shepherd to be a serviceable, competent point guard? Yeah, a championship team's going to need that. Is it the end of the world? Not necessarily. And you still have Aaron Holiday that could step in. He played 20 minutes. Problem is he went 2 for 12 from field goal range, 2 of 9 from 3. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 8 points. So, it's first game. We'll cut him some slack. But Capella getting to face the Hawks is interesting. Yeah. I was also reading something about your Houston Rockets. They could end up being one of, if not the biggest team in basketball. They'll have a lineup that could be like the biggest ever. Like their smallest guy could be 6'10", because they when you take out Reed Shepherd, so you'll have Sengun, Thompson, Jabari Smith Jr., Kevin Durant. You'll have those 4 for sure, right? Now, remind you, again, Amin Thompson's a point guard. When they drafted him as a point guard, not as a shooting guard. But then you could put Steven Adams in the game with that lineup. And Dorian Finney-Smith is 6'7" at the power forward position. But if you think about that, let's look at this. And they could run Tari Eason in there, though I don't think they will. We know your starters. So Durant 6'10", right? Yeah, 6'11". Sengun 6'11". Amin Thompson 6'7". Jabari Smith 6'10". If you decide you want to, run Steven Adams out there, obviously he's a 6'11" also. I thought he was a 7-footer, but he's 6'11". You have Capella. How tall is Tari Eason? I feel like he's shorter than 6'7". He's 6'8". I didn't realize that. But I mean, imagine that. That could very well be your rotation. Along with Dorian Finney-Smith, who is 6'7". He would be the smallest guy on the field. Amin Thompson plays bigger than he is, though. He's 6'7", but he seems taller than that. But that's here. I'll show you. Jabari 6'10", Amin 6'7", Alpi 6'11", Kevin Durant 6'11", Adams 6'11", Tari Eason 6'8", Dorian Finney-Smith 6'7". That's a big lineup. Those are all frontline guys too for you. So yeah, pretty interesting. And Capella is going to get some serviceable minutes as well. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, Alex said I forgot about Finney-Smith. Yep. Alex said the Turkish Terminator. Yeah, because Amos said Alperen Şengün needs a new nickname. That one is trash. What about Alp Sure? All right. I wanted to find. I wonder if I can find that article from. What the hell? I wonder if I can find that article from The Athletic. Here we go. No, don't unsubscribe. Oh no, that was. Oh, which 2022 draftees deserve a big deal? Number 1, Paolo Banchero. Number 2, Chet Holmgren. Number 3, Jabari Smith Jr. Number 4, Jalen Williams. Number 5, Nikola Jovic. I would think so. They're saying Jabari deserves $122 million over 5 years. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. That was your top 5. Tari Eason is at 17. Yeah, Tari Eason deserves it too. Damn. So they got Jabari Smith Jr. and Tari Eason in the 2022 draft. That's a pretty good draft. Jalen Williams, Paolo Banchero, Chet Holmgren, Jaden Ivey. Damn. Yeah, that was loaded. Let me see. I want to find this on The Athletic because I want to get the heights right. Hey, what up, Uriel? Good to see you, sir. What up, AJB? Good to see you, pimp. KD just needs to be ready for the playoffs. Yeah, I'm with you. He don't need to be playing all that. We don't need all that. Definitely don't need his ass getting hurt. His little fragile ass. Get out there and get hurt. Here we go. Even without KD, Alp shows complete offensive package. Alp showed his package, you guys. What? Cam Whitmore's hometown. Kevin Durant sees himself signing extension. The bounce is KD curse. The bounce, Rockets lose steam with Fred injury. Where did I see that article? Oh, man. Rockets size? Oh, no. That's not. Rockets big lineup. Let's see. Even without KD and double big lineups, Rockets see Alp defending more aggressively. Jabari Smith. Where's that fucking article I read? It was so good. Oh, this is from Reddit. Rockets can run the tallest starting 5 ever since the 99 Mavs. Yeah. 99 Mavs had Dirk at 7 foot. Well, this is on Reddit. It's not the article I read, but it gives you an idea. 99 Mavs had Dirk at 7 foot, Rafe LaFrentz at 6'11", Sean Bradley at 7'6", Michael Finley at 6'7", and Steve Nash at 6'3". The average height was 6'10", but Sean Bradley skews it bigly. I mean, Dirk's a 7-footer. But, I mean, look at that. Steven Adams, Alperen Şengün, Jabari Smith Jr., Kevin Durant, Amen Thompson. But Steven Adams isn't going to start. That's just not going to be a thing. He'll play. That'll be a big lineup, but it won't be the starting 5. I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. I read that article. Cam Whitmore, hometown team. Oh, here we go. Their version of bully ball. So their version of bully ball does have Adams in that lineup, but it wouldn't be a starter. 6'7" point guard and 4 other guys listed at 6'10" or more. Yeah. 6'7", 6'11", 6'11", 6'11", 6'11". But see, they have Jabari's not 6'11". Didn't we just say that? Yeah, he's 6'10". He's listed at 6'10". But damn, that's crazy. And I'm surprised Durant's 6'11". He plays smaller than that. Amos said, damn, I forgot KD is a Rocket now. Did you really? How do you forget that? That was the biggest move in the NBA in the offseason, pimp. How do you forget that? What? Yeah, so you got the 6'11s galore, right? You got 3 dudes 6'11, 1 6'10, and 1 6'7. That would be their bully ball. If I'm an opposing head coach, man, I'm putting nothing but 6'5 dudes in and running you fucking ragged. Okay, bully ball the shit out of me if you want, but you got to catch me first. That's the only way to counter it. Go small. Run them around. Because, I mean, look. In that lineup, we've all seen Alperen Sengun play defense. He's not the fleetest of foot. He's not quick. And so, I mean, you're going to have Amen obviously guarding the point guard on a small lineup. I think Jabari Smith Jr. probably guards the shooting guard. So that's your 2 quote-unquote guards. And then you'd have Durant on the small forward. Probably want Alp on the power forward. Just because you don't need him on the perimeter trying to move around. And then Steven Adams in the low block. I'd run them ragged, but it's going to be fun to watch. New York Jets of Barry on Deck Fantasy is in the house. Well, look who made an appearance. What's the clearance, Clarence? What's up, pimp? Good to see you, man. Yeah, you've not had a good go of it, buddy. It's been tough. It's okay. Mine has not been good either. It says, wow, in 2024-25, the Rockets ranked number 1 in both offensive rebounding percentage and total rebounding percentage by a sizable margin, while also finishing with the 5th best defensive rating in the league. And that was with Adams playing a limited role for much of the season as he recovered from knee surgery. Yep. Now Adams is healthy. They signed Clint Capella to be a 3rd center Udoka can turn to whenever needed. Rockets also signed veteran swingman Dorian Finney-Smith, who Udoka said won't be ready to start the season as he recovers from offseason ankle surgery. To fortify the bench, Tari Eason, Jeff Green, Josh Okogie, and Jayshawn Tate. Rockets are deep, man. Even without Fred, the Rockets are deep. Fred, though, I hate to say it, man. Fred could be the difference between beating the Thunder and not beating the Thunder. Because right now I think it's the Rockets and the Thunder in the West. I believe that. The Rockets are that good. They can be that good. I mean, if we look, let's see, NBA. Let's see. Watch out. New Orleans is 2-0 in the preseason. I mean, let's just look at last year's final standings in the West. The Lakers finished 3rd somehow. Denver 4, Clippers 5, Minnesota 6, Golden State 7, Memphis 8, Sacramento 9, Dallas 10. We know Dallas eventually, I think, is going to be legit contenders. Just not yet. I don't know what Los Angeles is going to be. Now, look, they made a resurgence after getting Luka. That certainly matters. I just don't know that they're deep like that. Rockets only won or lost 2 less games than them. But the Rockets are also better than they were last year as well with Durant. That plus 4-5 is going to change dramatically. So, and that was a really good plus minus, but I think it's going to change pretty significantly. Increase. Denver's going to be Denver. I mean, obviously Jokic is a perennial MVP as well. Not worried about the Clippers. Minnesota's kind of a wild card to me. If they figure it out and stay healthy, Minnesota could challenge for a top 3, top 4 spot. But I think the Lakers are kind of a wild card. Minnesota's kind of a wild card. Denver probably finishes somewhere between 2 and 5. But I think that the Rockets legitimately one of the 3 best teams in the West. For sure. For sure. Looking at those records, the West was pretty even outside of OKC. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you had 4 games separating Memphis, who didn't make the playoffs, and the Rockets, who finished second. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I'm sorry, not didn't make the playoffs. Made the play-in. Well, they technically didn't make the playoffs. Made the play-in. So you had, I mean, they're number 8. Let's see what that looked like over in the East. Number 8 was 45, 21 and 45. That's pretty significant. I mean, they didn't have a winning record, Miami, and they made the play-in game. Orlando was 500 and made the play-in. 476 was the last play-in record. That was what Dallas was. Yeah, Phoenix was the first team out in the West with 46 losses. That would have put them, what was their winning percentage? 439? They would not have made the playoffs. 36 and 46. Yeah, they would have just missed. Just missed by 1 game in the East. And they weren't even close in the West. They were 3 games back of Dallas. So, I mean, the West is good. Well, I mean, Phoenix and Portland both had the same record. The West is good, and they're going to be better. San Antonio is going to be good. So, yeah, it's going to be really competitive in the West. Going to be fun. All right. Let's do some headlines. And then I got to get some shit off my chest with this rant. Till down said Allen Iverson is in the truck. We talking playing? Actually, you know what? Let's get to the headlines in a minute. I really need to get this shit off my chest. Okay? I'm a little angry. I'm a little pissed off. Here's I got two gripes, 2 complaints, if you will. 2 beefaronies. By the way, currently there was one MLB game this afternoon. Oh, it's delayed. Tigers Mariners are delayed. I'm a little angry. Hey, what up, Dre? And I need to get this off my chest. I need to ventilate a little bit, percolate, ventilate. And first of all, I saw this woman on the interwebs who let's see, where can I find it? I guess not. Hey, what up, Terrence? But there was this woman on Facebook who was like, Do this every day for 21 days. Hey, what up, Bears? Bears says TBH. No idea. Welcome in. Welcome to the show, Bears. The Bears will bear the Commanders. What? Okay. All right. I'm not so sure about that, Bears. What makes you think that? Oh, beat. The Bears will beat the Commanders. Ugh. We haven't even looked ahead yet. We haven't even recapped week 4 yet. Oh, no! Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you on YouTube that don't know what's happening, Trey said bear their asses. Hey, yo! Watch out now! Who was that followed? Sipter? What was that name? Siptris. Okay. I was like, what the hell? Siptism. What is that? That's a what? Is that also on the spectrum? Siptism? Never mind. I was going to say something. Hey, Ref the Bets! Thank you for the raid, my friend. Welcome in. For those of you on YouTube that are watching the show, we're being raided on Twitch from a dope-ass streamer called Ref with Bets. Ref that Bets. Excuse me. Ref with? Well, Ref with, whatever. Ref the Bets. He's dope. He's a great streamer. So thank you, Ref. Much love, brother. And thank you for whoever did the shout out. Appreciate that. And then there's a dude named Siptism, and I wasn't sure what Siptrism? See? I don't know how. Doesn't that look like Siptism? It's like you're on the drinking spectrum. I don't know. So, but I appreciate the raid, and thank you for the follows. Siptris trademark. And welcome in, Jay the Ocean. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Hey, for those of you coming in on the raid, my name is Barry Laminack. This is Barry on Deck. I am your host. It's a sports talk and entertainment show. You can see, like, right there in the little logo, it says Fun Sports Talk. This is what we do. We bullshit. We have a good time. We talk sports. We don't talk sports. We have fun. There's occasionally some drinking, as you can see. I've been doing this since May of 2020. I've had this show. Started off on ESPN radio, did that for 7-8 years here in Houston. Got laid off during COVID and started this. I'm also a nationally touring stand-up comedian. This is my 2 jobs, this and stand-up comedy. It's how I make my living. So, welcome in. Glad you're here. There's a couple of rules about the show that you need to know. Okay, couple of rules, nothing major. The bathrooms are down the hall and on the left. The kitchen is on the right. If it's not your food in the refrigerator, don't eat it. No whores after 9, and please don't do cocaine in the bathroom. There you go. Them's the rules. Enjoy. Have a good time on the show. Whatever else is, anything goes. Okay. Bears, we're over on YouTube. For those of you on Twitch, we're joined by a new listener named Bears, who said that the Bears will beat the Commanders, to be honest. Yeah, and Donna said don't drink her beer, okay? Don't drink her beer. She will kick your ass. I promise you that. If you drink her beer, she's beating your ass. So Tony said rule number 1, the Cowboys suck. Well, no, we have a lot of Cowboy fans here, so no. Heartthrob said, welcome in. Barry routinely renames people. You'll get used to it. Shut up, Rob. Okay. His name is Philip, but I called him Rob for a while because his name was Heartthrob, and I just kept seeing Rob in there. So I don't know. What is the line for that game next week? Just out of curiosity. Let's see. And then we can look at what the Laminator 5000 says. We can determine that. Let's see. Commanders at home versus the Bears. I am not. Here we go. Washington matchup predictor says 65% chance they win. I'm not seeing the line though. Hasn't come out yet. Let me check. Let me check where I usually bet, which is on Bovada. We can get that. But regardless of what the line is, I'll just tell you, Bears. It ain't happening. I mean, now that Jane Daniels is back, you've seen what Washington is and can be. They're good. They're good. Their defense is good. Jane Daniels obviously makes all the difference in the world. They can run the ball, not just with him. They can actually run the ball. So, problem with the Bears right now for me, ton of weapons, and Caleb Williams was playing better, but he's just been inconsistent. That's the thing. You don't know from week to week which Bears team you're going to get, as opposed to Washington, which as long as Jaden Daniels is healthy, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get one of the better QBs in the league. You're going to get one of the, more dynamic offenses in the league. Where are they ranked right now? Let me see. NFL stats. We can look all this up. In fact, I'll share my screen with you so you guys can see it. And here, here's the odds as well for that game. This is on Bovada. They don't have the, oh yeah, there you go. Washington favored by 4.5. Yeah. Washington favored by 4.5 right there. No, I don't want to make that bet. Get out of here. Scram, beat it, kid. I'm betting on the Bears and the Commanders. They're at minus 225 if you money line them. That tells you something. So, stats-wise, team stats. Let's look defensively. Points allowed. What is happening? Washington giving up 20 a game. Chicago's giving up 29 a game. One of the worst defenses in football. There you go. Bottom 5. Chicago, Dallas, Cincy, the Jets, and Baltimore. What is happening? What is all of this riff-raff? Who did this? Anonymous Gifter gave out 5 community subs. Anonymous Gifter, sir and or ma'am. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. Could be one, could be both. It's 2025. Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the gifted subs. That is fantastic. Who all got them? Dandy Dan got one. Dandy Dan, Tony the Handsome, Clarence, Red Rum Poppy, and Uriel Villanueva. Tony said, I don't want that. Oh, kiss my ass, Tony. And that started a hype train, bitches. We don't drink on the hype train. Look, that rest in peace to D Mara for the conductor hat. I'll put that on. I look like Bluto from Popeye a little bit. Yes, we're going to do shots. Well, a shot. Not shots, but a shot. Do this while the hype train's going. But, as you can see, defensively, Washington top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. Tied for 8. Well, tied for 9, excuse me. 20.2 points a game. Look at the Texans giving up 12 a game. I told y'all they were going to be the best defense in football. I told you that. Wow, is that nice? Hey, who is that? Where are they? Hey. Jay the Ocean, thank you for the follow, man. Much appreciated. All right, here's this drink. I'm drinking Basil Hayden. This is good shit. This is the good shit. This that good brown liquor. I don't know who did the gifted subs, but sir and or ma'am, thank you very much. Cheers to you. No, I'm not doing 5 shots, Alex. Go fuck yourself. That's a lot. Ah. Donna, thank you for the 61 bits, sweetie. You're the best. Woo. That was a good drink too. That was a stout one. Thank you, Donna. Alex said called me a tryhard. Bitch, I ain't no tryhard. All right, take this ridiculous hat off. Oops. Oopsie. Here's the rub though, right? So that's the defensive stats. Offensively. Terrence! Sir, damn you're gonna make me drink again, you raggedy bitch. Are y'all trying to get me drunk and take advantage of me? It's like you're trying to see my nipples. Here is your offensive leaders.
Heck yeah!
So Washington 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. And the Bears are what? 9th and 11th? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So Washington scoring 26.8 a game, almost 27. Bears scoring 25. So what does that tell you? Well, it tells you that the difference between the two is defensively. Bears are a bottom 5 defense, and Washington's a top 10. So that's probably why you're seeing that 4.5. Again, I don't know what the Laminator 5000. For those of you that don't know, I do my own spreadsheet for gambling purposes, entertainment gambling purposes. But it's done pretty well over the years. It hits at about 51.3% of the time. I hit it about 56.7% of the time, and all this is documented. So just using the spreadsheet alone is one way to do it, but I use this because the spreadsheet doesn't take into account like injuries and weather and all that type of shit. Terrence, thank you, man. Terrence just gifted 5 subs. This shit is crazy. Who got the 5 subs from Terrence? Johnny Bravo. Jay the Ocean got a sub. Hey, Siptism got a... So Heartthrob was right. You're going to get your own name, whatever it is. Siptism got a sub. Ears Fan 98 T1D got a sub. And work on the name, buddy. And I think I'm Burning got a sub. Clarence said strip, bitch. No, we're not at a level 5 yet. We're at level 3. The nipples don't come out until level 5, sir. I'm sorry. But this shot is for Terrence for the 5 gifted subs. Sir, you're a gentleman and a scholar. I love you and appreciate you, buddy. Okay. Now I'm wearing it. Now my whole mustache smells like whiskey. I don't have any paper towels in here. We'll just use the conductor hat. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be shit-faced if y'all keep this up. So here's the Laminator 5000. This is the spreadsheet I was telling you about. Last year, it didn't do great. It hit at 43%, but before that, it did 51.9, 54, 51.0, and then 43. But last year was a bad year for it. And then so far this year, it's 21-8, 72%. Last year, I hit at 52.9%, almost 53. Year before that, had a bad year. But then the previous 2 years, I was doing over 60% of my against the spread picks. And then there's some other numbers like over-unders. So far this year, it's hitting at 61% on the over-unders. Last year was at 48. And those numbers will change. It's going to get worse, I promise. That's just the nature of the beast. It's not going to stay at 60% necessarily. And then these last 2 things are what I call variables. And it points out variances and how big they are. And then it monitors those. So here was week 5, if you're curious. It went, the spreadsheet went 10-3 against the spread. Now, I didn't do any picks, so I had no wins and losses against the spread. But you can see the spreadsheet picked San Francisco, right. Minnesota, right. Indianapolis, right. It picked the Giants, which was wrong. It picked Dallas, Denver, Carolina, and Houston, all correct winners. Tennessee, it picked a push, but Tennessee actually won against the spread. It picked Seattle, so that lost as well. Then it picked Detroit, Washington, New England, all were correct picks. So went 10-3. I actually went 11-3. I need to update that. Hold on. Let me see here. Why is this not? There we go. Get odds. Oh, wait. No. Cancel. Get the scores. Week 5. There you go. Didn't have the Jacksonville game in there. That's why I said 10-3. There was 14 games, not 13. Now back on there, you can see it picked Jacksonville against the spread, and that's who won. Spread was 3.5. Yep. So that's how it did. And then the over-unders, you can see it went 8-6. Over-unders it picked right was the Minnesota game, Dallas, Denver, Carolina, Houston, and then Tampa, Detroit, and Washington. So that's the spreadsheet. I do it every week, and then this will be our first week. You didn't give him a new name. You gave him a condition. True. Very true. Very, very true. Long way of saying Bears. I'm sorry, buddy, but I don't think that the Bears are beating Washington this week. Just not going to happen. But, you know, they're better than I think people expected. So there's that. All right, I have a rant I got to get off my chest. I've been trying to do this for a while now, and then we got rated. But I'm kind of angry. I'm kind of pissed off. By the way, thank you guys for the hype train. Hype train completed. Level 3, 79%, 10 subs and 61 bits. You guys are the titties. So I got to get this off my chest. Two things. One, I posted a video online. And it's a joke. I'm a stand-up comic, right? I was driving through small towns on my way back from Phoenix, or I don't know where the fuck I was, Tucson. Yeah, whatever. And I was driving through small towns in Texas, and I made this joke here. I think I actually can pull this up. Go to my Insta. This was the video. Okay, let me just show it to you, because this is what pisses me off. Okay, this is why I get angry. Because, oh, did I not? I never posted it on. Oh, I see. I did it as a. Hey, he did Don't Tell. Hell yeah, Devin. Good for you, brother. I did it as a trial reel. And share to everyone. Okay. So I did it as a trial reel. Which means only people that don't follow me watched it so far. But this is what makes me angry. All right. This is my Instagram, by the way, if you want to follow. Barry is funny. We don't have audio. Some bitch. Some of a bitch. Oh yeah, I forget. I have to change all this every time. I hate that I have to do this every time. Every time. It's stupid. All right. Now it should work. Now you guys will get audio. Here you go. 3 things you're going to find in every small Texas town. 1, either a Brookshire Brothers or a Piggly Wiggly. 2, a Dairy Queen. And 3, either a Family Dollar or a Dollar General. Them's the facts. Also, while I'm here, why does everybody drive so slow in a small-ass country town? Go, man. Go.
sick of y'all shit.
Oh, real simple video. Just something I thought of while I was driving, just to be funny. And so I made it and posted it. Do you know how many people fact-checked that video? One person was like, sir, there's only one Piggly Wiggly. No, they said none. There's no Piggly Wigglies in the entire state of Texas. Who gives a fuck? It's a joke. Like, why do people feel the need on a stand-up comedian's Instagram account to fact-check a fucking joke? It's a joke. No shit, there's no Piggly Wigglies, but that sounds like there used to be, and that was some small town shit. Jesus Christ. If I would have said there's a Mervin's in every small town, that would have been funny also. But people have been, Mervin's doesn't exist anymore. You know what can exist? You go fucking yourself. That can exist. Why are you fact checking obvious, silly videos? How much dick or pussy do you not get that's what you do all day? You need to go have sex with somebody. You need a hobby. This is crazy to me. It's crazy. Like, I don't understand. Like, just, if you don't like the video, just keep scrolling. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay to be like, well, that's ridiculous. But you ain't got to stop and be like, sir, there are no Piggly Wigglies. You know how many people told me that the reason everybody drives slow is because it's a speed trap? No shit. But that's the joke. People get on my fucking nerves. I swear to God. Like, you can't even make a joke anymore online. And people are like, actually, it's like, do you understand that a joke is about 5% truth? Let me explain how stand-up comedy works, okay? And I'll even we can even pull up, I don't give a fuck. I'll even pull up some writing that I've done of jokes. Let me get my goddamn Apple Notes out here. I'll show you the process of writing a joke, okay? So that you can see what this is, like what it is and what it isn't, okay? Because here's the thing, like one of my jokes that I tell, it's my closer. And I talk about going and getting an ultrasound on my balls. True story. That actually happened. I had to do that. 499. And so this closer that I tell, this bit, it's like 20 minutes long. It can be at its full potential. But, you know, there's variances of it that could be 10 minutes, it could be 15, it could be 20. It just depend on how much time I have and what I'm doing and the audience and whatnot. But like the story itself is actually the joke I tell is one visit, but it actually happened over 2 or 3 different visits. And like maybe 35% of it is true. And the rest is comedy. But people will come up and be like, man, that was my experience exactly. And then you add your commentary. And that's what comedy is. It's rooted in the truth. It's not the truth. You guys have to quit freaking the fuck out over jokes. This is crazy to me. I don't understand this. And maybe I'm just, because I need to just show more restraint and patience. But the number of people that have lost their goddamn mind when it comes to comedy and jokes and shit. Here, I'm pulling up. Let's see. Why is this? Let me zoom out. There we go. This is my notebook. So here's some writing, some jokes that I'm working on. Let's see. People that can kiss my ass. So dogs at the grocery store, your poodle is just a Labrador covered in pubic hair. That's not true. But I guarantee you, if I said this, someone's going to come up to me afterwards and be like, actually, the poodle is a descendant of, I'm going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? Are you sick? Because people will do that. After a show, they'll come up and fact check you. I said they always say shit like, I need it, I have social anxiety. And then I said, bitch, your Chihuahua, bitch is a Chihuahua. He's more nervous than you are. Look at him shake. And I guarantee you, people will be like, oh, Chihuahuas aren't nervous. They're cold. Man, shut the fuck up. But that's the equivalent of what they're doing in videos. Joe Pro said, sir, this is Barry on deck. We don't do patience or restraint here. True that. So, but like, this gives you an idea of like the writing of this joke, right? So people that can kiss my ass, service dogs at the grocery store. Your poodle's just a Labrador covered in pubic hair. They always say shit like, but I need it, I have social anxiety. Bitch, it's a Chihuahua. That should be a new line. Bitch, it's a Chihuahua. He's more nervous than you are. Look at him shake. Has on a vest like some four-legged crossing guard. So I'm trying to flesh this idea out. And then the other ones I have that I haven't really written down yet, but like people that post and go when they ask a question. I can't stand that, by the way. If you're one of them people that's like, where's the best place to get a sweater dry cleaned? And go. No, and go fuck yourself. I'm not your Google. You look it up, bitch. You look it up. Why do I have to do your work for you? You have a fucking internet machine in your hand. Hop on that bitch and take a ride. The fuck are we doing? And go. Every time someone posts and go, a Karen gets her bangs. That's the joke. I just got to write it all down. But now you see like what the shit that it's just like, I don't get it. I don't understand. And the other people that really are, I saw this woman today and it was on Facebook. And I want to show you this because this is the scourge of the fucking earth on the internet right now. Terrence said you just worked that out. Oh, I've had that part. The and go. Yeah, I've done that one. Let's see. Where's my saved at? Here we go. So this dude named Michael Holland, he has this video that he does where he's like, do this every day for 21 days. And he has like this morning, if you love the Cowboys, drop a blue heart and go. And go get timed out. I will time you the fuck out. Okay? Time you the fuck out. Oh my God. Heartthrob, they already did. They already did. There's no second siren. Fuck. Jesus Christ. They did. Like the shit that I posted on Drybar, or that was posted on Drybar, some of the comments were like, you're making fun of a sign that says don't hit our workers $10,000. People have actually died. I wish it was you. Okay. Is that rude? Maybe. I kind of wish it was you. Fuck off already. That was aggressive. I apologize. But here's the thing. So watch this. I want you to watch this dude. All right. This was something that I was like, oh, I need to do this in the morning. Okay. Check this out. Now I saw this video about 3-4 months ago. Check it out.
I want you to try this for 21 days straight, and I guarantee your life will never be the same. You want to repeat this at least 3 times every single day.
So this is, oh boy.
Best in
Shit, hold on.
I want you to try this for 21 days straight, and I guarantee your life will never be the same. You want to repeat this at least 3 times every single day. Best in the morning and right before bed. After 21 days, I want you to come back to this video and comment all of the crazy things that have unfolded in your reality.
So you see
this
stuff
is
he's
what
doing,
you
right?
need to repeat for 21 days in a row. I want you to
So
try
look
this
what
for
he's
21
doing, right?
days
He's
straight,
saying do
and I
this every
guarantee your life will
Do the
never be
hops
the same.
on your toes.
You want to repeat this at least
Then do
3
these
times
body waves,
every
1 minute.
single day. Best in the morning and right before bed.
I haven't done this yet, but I'm going
After
to.
21 days, I want you to come back to this video and comment all of the crazy things that have
Now these are
unfolded
arm
in your
swings.
reality.
Now there's this trunk
This is
twist.
what you need to repeat for
And
21
I did
days
the
in a
repeat.
row. Universe,
I did the, but so this part that she's saying, I actually did that, and a lot of cool shit really happened. So you should definitely try it.
I am open and
dead
ready
arms,
for
1
you
minute.
to start conspiring in my favor to make my dreams come true. And I request for a clear
Golf
sign
swings,
in my
1 minute.
reality. I am open.
So, march and
Now
slaps,
you're
1
only
minute.
just all the
Okay. So this dude posted this like 3 or 4 months ago. And if you just need to know, this is all, this is a lot of what he posts on his page. Is he came up with this morning routine. Tony said these look like my dance moves. But he came up with this morning routine, and he is just keeps posting it like over and over. Here,
Do
look.
these 7 simple exercises after waking up, and even at 70, you'll feel
See?
30.
So it's the same thing. It's just he just
Chinese
keeps
call this
posting it
routine
and
the
keeps
key to
posting
healthy
it and keeps
longevity.
posting it, right?
Day 1, blood flow improves.
This is a lot like chair yoga. Damn. Now I feel old. But here's why I showed you this. All right. So this dude, obviously, like I went way back and found that one. Hold on. I'll find. So you can see, like I'm scrolling way back. Keep going back. Keep going back. But I'm doing this for a reason. Okay. Let me see if I can find it again. Here we go. This is way back.
You can have 1,000 problems in life until you have a health
So this
problem,
is like his morning
and then you
routine,
only
right?
have
And
one.
he's showing you what it is.
Everything
It's the
matter
same
of it.
shit. It's the same
Because
moves.
nothing else
It's the
can you
same
have.
things,
Hey,
right?
Gone harder by
Same shit we
taking
saw
care of
earlier.
yourself.
Here's why I showed you this. Look at this stank bitch. Look at
straight,
this.
and I
stank
guarantee.
bitch. Look at this.
I want you to try this for 21 days straight, and I guarantee your life will never be the same. You
You see this shit? Look.
guarantee your life. I want you to try
She's like-
this for 21 days straight, and I guarantee your life will
She
never
basically
be the
stole
same.
this man's
You want
content.
to repeat this at least 3 times
So
every
Lauren
single
Gallegos,
day.
you can go fuck yourself,
Best
you
in the
content
morning
thief,
and right
you
before bed.
thieving piece of shit.
After 21 days, I want you to come back to this video and comment all of the crazy things that have unfolded in your reality. I want you to try this for 21.
She stole the shit. So yes, I did come in here and write this comment and put, so just going to steal Michael Holland content and not even give him credit. Unoriginal content thieves are the scourge of the internet. It just fucking, oh, it makes me so mad. So mad. Stop stealing people's shit. Be original, you plain vanilla missionary bitch. If you aren't original enough to come up with your own stuff, and all you do is steal other people's content and ideas and then make them your own, and then you end up with 800,000 followers, you're a skank bitch, and I hope you lose everything. I do. I really hope you lose everything. Your followers, your income, your home. Be homeless, bitch. It makes me so mad that these people steal this shit from other people, say it's their own, or don't say anything, don't give him credit. All you had to do was tag the fucking man. All you had to do was tag him. You're a fucking dirtbag, Lauren, you skank hoe. You're a dirtbag. You're just stealing people's shit and making it yours. I mean, could you imagine you paint an exact replica of a Picasso and be like, look how brilliant I am. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that great? You release a new song. You're like, hey, I wrote this song called Sweet Kid O' Mine. You're a fucking thief. Only on the internet. And people do this shit with comics. They do this shit with videos and content creators. And some of these content creators and some of these people, they work really, really hard to create their stuff. Like really hard. So for some hack bitch to come along and steal it and just post it like it's hers, yes, I hope she fails. Yes, I hope she goes bankrupt. Yes, I hope she loses everything because you don't deserve it. You're a thief. You might as well just walk into that man's house when he's not home and take some of his shit. Because that's what you're doing. You're taking money out of his pocket and putting it into yours because you're fucking unoriginal. So Lauren Gallegos, go fuck yourself. Learn how to be original. It's disgusting. Should I report Total Dallas adjacent to a porch? Remember the Saratoga water guy from a few months ago saying more routine? It's a thing. No. Tony said thievery is so common. I have to read the uploader on every YouTube video or make sure it's original. Yeah. Yeah, time is money, so it's just like regular theft. 100%. That's why I say. I mean, you're basically, for every how many video views did that get? This has
I guarantee.
right there 1.6 million plays. 255 comments, over 23,000 interactions. Facebook pays you. Okay? Like, I get a little bit of money from Facebook. After I had some videos go viral, they monetized me. And so now my videos make money when people watch them on my comedy channel. So these 1.6 million plays, they're not hers. They're his. And so like this one right here.
The mind-body energy movement.
Let me see. Where was the original that I had? Here we go. This was the original one.
I want you to try this for 21 days straight, and I guarantee your life will never be the same. You want to repeat? I want you to try this for 21 days straight, and I guarantee your life will never. I want you to try this for 21 days straight, and I guarantee your.
I don't remember. But I mean, some of his videos, there's 1.8 million views, 394, 137, 23,000. Those 1.2 million plays are his. Those are his. It's a fact. Who thought the Jags would have the record they have? I like how Terrence is just changing the subject. I'm surprised AI bot farms aren't stealing and regenerating the same content, but cater to every different race, color, creed. That's a really good point, Joe Pro. That's a really good point. Who is the Saratoga water guy? Was that the dude that was like had the bowl? Oh yeah. Yeah. And then wasn't he like goofy as fuck? And they were like, this dude, yeah. And he wasn't about shit, right? And then everybody started doing it. I remember this dude. Yeah. Because wasn't he like, didn't they reveal him to be like a fraud in that he wasn't doing shit? Don't mind that. Check out a new feature. But then they like they exposed him to be like, but then he blew up anyways. But that was original his shit. That, you know what I mean? Like, that's his thing. I just cannot stand a fucking thief. It sucks. I hate it. Really pisses me off. And last night, I watched so many videos on Instagram of people falling down. I was losing my shit. Do you hear me? People falling down is never not funny. Let me see if I can find the ones. I sent us so many of these to Nora last night. Oh my God. This is one of my favorite videos, by the way. This video right here is one of my favorite videos. I'm going to play it for you. This will be our video goodness segment.
Morning. Nice.
Hold on, let me do it again. Hold on.
Morning. Nice. Ew! Alright! Okay, you might need to check your pants on that one.
It was just a fart, dry as a bone.
Okay. Okay, you seriously just shit your pants right in front of me.
It was just a fart, I can tell.
That was not just a fart. That was a shit.
That was a shit.
Get the out of here. Go shower.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Morning. Nice.
Nice. Ew! That's my favorite part, which is like, ew! Oh my god. All right, let me find these falling down videos. Hold on. Where is it? There's a whole bunch of videos of these fucking cats attacking dogs, which is also really fun. Oh my god. By the way, this lady. Hey, what up, Flip? Has anybody ever stolen your comedy that you know of? Yes. Yes. It's one of those things where sometimes it's hard to prove that a comic stole your shit. And if they're smart about it, what they do is they take your joke, and it was my closer, and I've seen this person do it, but not exactly. But it's close. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, there's been one or two comics that I've done jokes that I'm like, that's my joke. No, I just thought of it. You weren't doing it before we worked together. Because that's what happens sometimes is you watch a comic and then you're like, oh, that's a great idea. And for a comic with morals and values, you just stop. That's where it ends. That's a great idea. I wish I would have thought of that. Some unscrupulous comics will be like, that's a great idea. I'm going to write my own version of it. That's thievery. Okay? You can't own a premise. That's not how comedy works. Premises are free game. And there's a difference between a premise and a joke. A premise is essentially what the joke is about. So if I do a joke where I say I'm a terrible weed smoker, one night I got so high, it took me 30 minutes to try to take out my contacts. I don't wear contacts. That is, the premise is smoking weed and being doing dumb shit when you smoke weed, being a bad weed smoker. My original take on it is it took me 30 minutes to try to take out my contacts. And people know when you're high that it takes a while to do things, or it feels like it takes forever. So that's where the misdirection is set up. That's the setup. The punch is, I don't wear contacts. So that's the turn. So if somebody were to be like, I'm a bad drunk. One night, I couldn't even get my contacts off. Crazy thing is, I don't wear contacts or glasses. Or something to that effect. It's the same joke. Oh, but I used alcohol and added glass. It's the same. You're still stealing my shit. Okay? And that's not the one that was stolen, but I'm just giving you an example. The premise is you can't steal. Like topics like marriage, or, oh, we've been married so long, we don't have sex anymore. That's a premise. You can't steal that. Joe Bro said, same with music, only so many keys, chords, tempos, and words in the world. But you can tell when somebody is ripping somebody off. 100%. It's why Robin Thicke lost his lawsuit with Marvin Gaye's estate. Because it was give it up. What's up, Cisco? Hi from Kerrville. I'm sorry you're having a rough day. I'm glad you're here. I love you. You're loved, and you're a fantastic human being. Don't let a bad day ruin you. Don't let a bad day get you down. Sir, you're great people, and we love you. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Total Dallas just said, like Pharrell's song with Marvin Gaye. Sounds really, really similar. Well, he lost that lawsuit because it was. Like, you can use like a chord like, C major or certain notes that sound similar. But then there's a point where, it's the same. So, no, I don't freak out when, like, there was a joke that I wrote on my own. It was when I first started. And there's this rule that, if I wrote a joke and I've been using it, and you wrote a joke and you've been using it, and we don't know each other, we've never worked together, I've never seen you, you've never seen me, and then maybe we do the same show and we're like, damn, we kind of have the same joke. That's called parallel thought. That's a thing. That happens all the time. I feature for this guy named Landry. Landry, comedian. He's out of Atlanta. He's from Canada, but lived in Atlanta. He works the cruise ships now, but he also works land. But he and I had so many jokes. I was featuring, he was the headliner, but we had so many jokes that were damn near the exact same jokes, just, with our own voice. And it was ironic. And we didn't know each other. We had never worked together. But he was like, damn, you got half of your shit is like stuff that's crazy. And as a feature who was, still new, I was like, that makes me feel good that I'm writing like a headliner. And he wasn't like, hey, you can't do those jokes, or you have to stop doing them, they're mine, because we know both of our shit was written from our perspective, our point of view, and we didn't take it. So you just, like, in comedy, you just know. You know what I mean? Like, you just know when shit is stolen or it's parallel thought. And there's an example of the one that I had. And I haven't done the joke since I saw it. But even if I did it, I wouldn't care because I wrote it. But I may have used this example before for you guys. But way back in the day, my first or second year. What up, John Dorier? Good to see you, pimp. Welcome in. Yeah, my first or second year in comedy, I wrote this bit where, and it was, I think it was it after my ultrasound? No. Oh, it was after. Do you guys remember when Angelina Jolie had both of her breasts removed because she had a double mastectomy because she was scared, that, of breast cancer or whatever. She had a high risk, so she just had them both removed. Well, I wrote that joke, or I wrote this joke around the same time where I was like, man, when she did that, testicular cancer runs in my family. So I wanted to get I was considering getting my testicles removed just as a preemptive strike. And so I asked my doctor, could I still have kids if I did that? And he was like, nope, that's not how that works. He said, but you can freeze some of your sperm and save it for later. And I was like, oh, that's good. You guys know how long it takes to fill up an ice cube tray with your own semen? 6.5 weeks. This is a long goddamn time. And it's not convenient either. It sucks, honestly. You're having sex, you're getting ready to bust. Now you got to get up, go to the kitchen, crack out the ice cubes, get a couple of them out, put them in the microwave, get them melted. Test it. You got to test it. It can't be too warm. It's almost like a baby bottle. You test it right there, and then you come in and come back to the room and throw it on her back. That's not convenient. So that was my joke that I wrote in like year 2. And then one day I'm at home watching Gotham Comedy Live, and this comic comes on, and he's like, yeah, I was worried about testicular cancer. My doctor said I could freeze my sperm. Well, I tell you, it is not easy to fill up an ice cube tray with your own sperm. I was like, what the fuck? Now, I didn't know this dude. This dude didn't know me. I didn't post that joke online. We had never seen each other. Parallel thought. I mean, I'm not splitting the atom with shit like that. Anybody that would say freeze your sperm a comic is going to be like, oh, like I could keep it out there with the deer meat, or oh, I could put it in an ice cube tray. But like ours was so similar. And John Westling told me, he goes, first one to TV wins, so you have to stop doing the joke. And I was like, fuck, man. Which, that's an old school rule with the internet now and everything else. I don't give a fuck. If I wrote the joke and I know I didn't steal it, bitch, I'm doing it. I'm ethical. I don't steal. I'm doing the fucking joke. All right. So yeah, but people that would, you know, just steal, this is a different animal. What up, Irish the Droid? Fun fact, Parallel Thought did not save Helen Keller from being brought to court on charges of plagiarism in 1892. Oh my God. Bet she didn't see that coming. Damn it, Irish. Was she really sued for plagiarism? That's crazy. Like, it's like you got enough problems already. Like, why? Oh, yeah, and there's some notorious joke thieves. There are headliners that are just like, their reputation is, don't do any of your good shit in front of them. It won't be yours for long. Carlos Mencia is known to be a joke thief. I hate to say this. I don't want to disparage the dead, but Ralphie May was known to be a joke thief. Robin Williams, notorious joke thief. Yeah, and I loved Robin Williams. Loved him. But, yeah, if you're a joke thief, you're a joke thief. Now I'm thinking of the bit with Barry and Liebeshock back in the day. Oh, yeah. Hey, what up, Captain Pope? Thank you for the 400 bits, my friend. Mighty nice of you, sir. Good to see you, man. Long time no see. Captain Pope said, Barry, if your rant is done, and it is. Essentially, I'm done. Let me move back over here to the NFL. Yo, Barry, if your rant is done, will Joe Flacco start immediately for my Bengals? He wasn't mobile 10 years ago behind that O-line. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's jump into the headlines. I can't believe we're starting headlines at 4:57, but it's in there, so let's do it. Come on. All right, here's your sports headlines for the day. If you didn't hear about it, Bengals have traded for Joe Flacco. That's right. Now, what this means, one, Shedeur Sanders is the backup. But more importantly, Bengals have been pretty awful in the QB department ever since losing Joe Burrow. And now they go get Joe Flacco. So there's two schools of thought on this, Captain Pope. So it says Bengals have been seeking long-term help under center since Joe Burrow went down. Jake Browning has struggled. Flacco joined Cincinnati 2 days after the Bengals lost their third straight game with Browning. Zach Taylor was non-committal when asked about Browning's status as the starter, saying the organization would look at all personnel. Bengals have entered the season with a healthy Burrow and lofty expectations. Turn to Flacco, who's 40. Joe's experienced, blah, blah, blah. They let Brett Rippon go. So the crazy thing is, I saw this on Pat McAfee. He just beat the Packers. And now they're playing the Packers again, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull it up. Yes, they are playing the Packers. And he just beat the Packers with the Browns. By the way, Bengals beat the Browns week 1. But the Browns beat the Packers week 3. It was their first win. It was their only win. And it was Joe Flacco. So, to answer your question, Captain Pope, will he start? Do I think he'll start? I think if you're desperate and you think you can salvage the season, and they're 2-3, I think he's on an accelerated timeline with a condensed playbook. And yes, I think he'll start. I do. A lot of people say, no, you wait, and then he's going to start next week and blah, blah, blah. You are 2-3. You are barely, let me see, what? The Ravens have not been great. We know that. The Browns suck. And Pittsburgh is 3-1. Okay? You play Pittsburgh next week. So Pittsburgh is coming off their bye, and they get, who they have this week? They have the Browns. So they're probably going to win. So Pittsburgh will be 4-1. But if you win this week against the Packers, you're 3-3. You're only 2 games back, and you face them next week. So your destiny really lies in your own hands. But you can't afford to fall to 2-4. You just can't. So I think you have to start Joe Flacco against Green Bay. And Green Bay is really, really good. They're one of the best teams in football right now. But you have to do that. Green Bay's 2-1-1. They are second in the North. So they're also trying to keep pace. But yeah, I think you start Flacco. You condense the playbook. You get rid of all the crazy shit and the fancy shit, and that's what you go with. Terrence, sir. Thank you for the 200 biddies, my friend. Much appreciated, brother. Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bids. Captain Pope said, idea is to play 500 football with him, sneak into the playoffs as the 7th seed, get Burrow back in December. Yeah. Hey, shush. Yeah, that's the idea. Let's see how feasible that is, though, right? And to do that, we need to take a look at their schedule. So we know they got Green Bay. It's a tough road to hoe to beat Green Bay. Flacco did it with the Browns, but the kicker is the Browns have a much better defense. Much better defense. In fact, with the Bengals barely beat the Browns 17-16, and that was Burrow playing, but he also got hurt. But they barely won. Yeah, ain't that the truth? The playbook will be handed off and throw it to Jamar Chase. That's the playbook. Find Chase, and it's Joe Pro telling Nightbot to shut up, Nightbot, raggedy bitch. Dub said Flacco holding down the AFC North. All right? Alex Villanueva said the Bengals should have traded for Mills Mafia. Yeah, because he sure can miss a player in the flat like nobody's business. So here's the good news, right? You probably lose to Green Bay. Steelers with another week. I'm still concerned, man. Where does the Bengals rate defensively? Let's see. Points per game. Cincinnati is third to last in the NFL. That's a problem. They're giving up 31 a game. I mean, Green Bay's giving up 21 a game. Offensively, Green Bay scored 26 a game. Bengals were fourth worst in football with 17 a game. It should get a little better with Flacco, but the Browns were the second to last in football with 14 points a game, 14.6. So I don't know that it improves much. But the thought process is, if we can get past the Green Bay game, we can beat Pittsburgh, we control our destiny. We have the Jets and Chicago, should be 2 wins with Flacco, although I think the Bears could beat them. Then you play Pittsburgh again. You win that one. If you could beat Pittsburgh twice, you would have lost to Green Bay once, but then you would have won twice against Chicago and Philly. you're keeping the division within range. I think you can forget about a wild card. Okay. I just don't think that a wild card is going to happen. I don't think the Bengals are good enough. They're lucky they're in their division that they're in. But I don't think the Bengals are winning the wild card. When you look currently, what is the playoffs? Indy, Buffalo, Pittsburgh. Yeah, Jacksonville, Denver, New England. 4-1, 3-2, 3-2. And then since he's there at 2-3, you're going to have to hold off the Texans. You're going to have to hold off the Chiefs. That's your real competition for this 7th wild card spot, which is currently held by New England, who's playing pretty well. Yeah, I think you either win the division or you ain't making the playoffs. And right now, Pittsburgh's 3-1, but Pittsburgh's not. I mean, they're not looking like killers. Honestly, what's their plus minus? -2. They're giving up more than they're scoring. So that's a division leader in football has a negative differential. Is there any other? Nope. Every other division winner has a positive. Look, the whole NFC West has a positive differential. Tampa Bay has a positive. Everybody in the North but Chicago has a positive. Philly has a positive, and so does Washington. Dallas will fix that. That'll become a positive after this week. Chargers are 0. They're even, but Denver and KC are both positives. Indy, Jacksonville, and Houston are all plus in the differential category. This is literally the worst division in football. So that's your chance. Steelers also with a geriatric QB. Yeah, that's the thing. They're teetering too. They're one Aaron Rodgers busted hip away from. They're fucked. Buffalo and New England are both positives. Miami and the Jets are not, as far as differentials. So I think the division, winning the division, it's not insurmountable because Pittsburgh is not that good. Right? So if we just look at schedules, let's do some predicting real fast. Let's see. Bengals. I think they lose to Green Bay. Let's see. Wins and losses. Lose to Green Bay. They'll beat the well, let's just say that they split with Pittsburgh. So the first game is at home. Let's say they win that. All right, they'll beat the Jets. They'll probably beat Chicago, although I think that game's going to be close. They're going to lose to Pittsburgh on the road. They're going to lose to New England. They'll probably beat Baltimore just because Baltimore is so bad right now. But you know what? Nope. I think Baltimore figures it out by then. I do. I think Baltimore will have it figured out, and that's a road game. They're going to lose to Buffalo. I'll give them Baltimore at home. They'll beat Miami. They'll probably lose to Arizona, and they'll beat Cleveland. That's not good. So you're talking about 4 more wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses. And they currently sit at 2-3. So that would put them at 6-11. Now, I might be 1 or 2 off, but yeah, you can see that's 6-11, 7-10, 8-9. Ain't making the playoffs. That's just not going to get it. Pittsburgh, on the other hand, their schedule, they are currently 3-1. So they've got Cleveland. They'll win that. We said they would split with Cincy. So they're going to lose on the road. They're going to lose to Green Bay and Indy. I think they'll lose to the Chargers also. And then they beat Cincy. I think they'll beat the Bears. They'll lose to Buffalo. Baltimore. At Baltimore, they'll probably lose that by then. I think Baltimore's going to be good. They'll beat Miami. or Baltimore will be better. They'll lose to Detroit and beat Cleveland. And then they've got the final game at home against Baltimore. I'll say they win it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses. That puts the Steelers at 9-8 to win the division. And that's probably about right. I mean, look at the division. It ain't a good division. But 9-8 is probably about right. It seems like every year there's a shitty division where the division winner's like, let's just take the 7 best teams. Why they got to be a division winner? So there you go. Mark it. Put it in your books. I have this. The Bengals finished in 6-11. The Steelers finished in 9-8. There it is. There's all the calculating and tabling right there. Christopher Mina said, "Is Daniel Jones the truth?" It sure feels like it. But you know what? I would counter that with Jonathan Taylor is the truth. And Daniel Jones is playing his ass off. All right. I there's no doubt about that. Let's see here. Walt had a good point about Daniel Jones. When he had weapons in New York, he was good. And then when Saquon left, not so good. Although, I mean, it's kind of all relative right now. But, yeah, Indy's just offensively, they're humming. And a big part of that, you have to give credit to Jonathan Taylor. I saw somebody say he could win Offensive Player of the Year. No doubt. Right now, he probably is your Offensive Player of the Year. If we pull up stats, Jones is 3rd in yardage behind Stafford and Prescott. Baker Mayfield 4, Drake May 5. I mean, some of the names you're used to seeing at the very top are just not there. Mahomes, Herbert, Allen, even Goff, they're just all not there. And this can change, and it will. I truly believe this will change over time. Daniel Jones has only been sacked 4 times. That's huge. That's huge. His rating is 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got the 8th best rating. He has the best QBR. He's thrown 6 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. So that's part of it is the 6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions is not great. It's really not great. If you look at touchdowns, I mean, he's down here with Geno Smith, Browning, and Kyler Murray. And Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence, and Spencer Rattler. Rattler has better numbers because he's only thrown 1 interception, which is crazy. But he's also only thrown for 990 yards. Daniel Jones is completing 71% of his passes, which is really good. That's 5th best. Averaging 258 yards a game. But the big one to me is touchdowns, not yards. So, is he the truth? I think he's taking advantage of his opportunities. I think he's more Sam Darnold than Baker Mayfield. Does that make sense? Like, I think if you look at those two, Sam Darnold had a resurgence with the Vikings, and he's kind of come back down to earth in Seattle. He's not doing bad. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's 7th. No, not 7th. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th in yards. He's thrown 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, which is 9 touchdowns is pretty good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in the NFL. 9 touchdowns. He's got a 78.9 QBR, which is 2nd. And he's got a 114 rating, which is 3rd. 9-3. That's pretty good. I mean, last year he ended the regular season where? Let's see. Well, we can skip Mariota. Lamar Jackson was 1. Goff 2, Burrow 3, Mayfield 4, Hurts 5, Darnold 6 in rating. QBR, Darnold was way down here at 14. And then he had 35 touchdowns, 12 interceptions in 17 games. So, let's see. What does his 2025 numbers translate to? 5 games, he's at 6-2. So, let's see. 5 games divided by 6. He's averaging 0.83 touchdowns a game. Times 17. That's 14 touchdowns. I mean, you look at what he threw last year. Darnold threw, what'd I tell you? 35. And look, he's never done that since. I mean, he had 35 and 12. His best year was 19. His second season with the Jets. So I think, and conversely, if we look at Baker was one of those cats where he had a little bit of success in Cleveland early. 27-14 was good. 26-8 was really good. And then he just kind of fell off. And there he's ho-humming about. And now all of a sudden in Tampa, he was 41-16. And the previous year he was 28-10, which was second best year. So he's had his 2 best years in Tampa so far. I don't think Darnold's doing that again. So that's why I think Daniel Jones is. Daniel Jones is more Sam Darnold than he is Baker Mayfield. 24 touchdowns his first year, then 11, 10, 15. And that's what he's averaging. He's averaging less than a touchdown a game. That puts him on track for 14-16. It's about what he was doing in New York before he lost his job. So, no, I don't think he's the truth. I think he's having a great year, and he's benefiting from Jonathan Taylor. Captain Pope says it's crazy the 2 MVP frontrunners right now are cast-offs, Daniel Jones and Baker Mayfield. I don't think Daniel Jones will be there by the end of the season. I just don't. I don't think that holds up. I think Jonathan Taylor should probably get more love for here's your numbers right here. Jonathan Taylor has 480 yards. He's averaging 5.1 yards a carry. He's got 6 touchdowns, averaging 96 a game. No fumbles. That's stout. He's first in the NFL in yards. He's first in touchdowns. He's first in yards per game. 20 plus yard rushes. He's got 2. That's not first, but it's top 10. And he's got, well, those don't count. Those are not running backs. Oh wow. DeMercado averaging 12 yards a carry. No touchdowns. Where's Jonathan Taylor at? He's way down this list. He was averaging 5 yards a carry? Yeah. But these guys aren't averaging the same kind of attempts either. He's got the most attempts in football. Second to Christian McCaffrey, who's averaging 3.1 yards a carry with no touchdowns. I mean, 3 less attempts. He's averaging 2 yards less. So dude's averaging a first down every time you give him the ball, every 2 times. Literally. He gets you a first down every 2 times. That's fucking good. James Cook's up there too. But yeah, McCaffrey's just not having his normal year. 56 yards a game. San Francisco's just been so hurt, though. It's crazy. So, yeah, Jonathan Taylor, to me right now, probably deserves MVP consideration. In as much as we talked about Derrick Henry getting it last year. Who's fallen off, by the way. Jesus Christ. Derrick Henry has looked awful. Awful. So that's who I think deserves more credit for opening that offense up. If Darnold would have had Jefferson for the full season last year, it would have been harder for Minnesota to trade him. Probably. Because his numbers would have been even better. And I'm with you, Dandy Dan. Dandy Dan said, AFC South has been more competitive than I thought it would be. Me too. Me too. I didn't think they'd be this good. I didn't think the Texans would run away with it. I certainly didn't think the Colts would be this good. I totally agree with that, Mina. Mina said, if you win your division with a losing record, you shouldn't be able to make the playoffs. Totally agree with that. Captain Post said, presumably Burrow back at some point in December. By the way, I didn't fart. That was my chair. At some point in December, though. Yeah. But he'll have rust, and it's like you got to go through preseason all over again. 1 or 2 weeks. So, I mean, I have him on a fantasy team, so trust me, I know. I don't think it's going to matter, though, for the Bengals. They'll be so far out of it by then. It's not going to matter. Let me do a couple of these other headlines real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. And we'll do fantasy tomorrow. Jerry Jones got in a little hot water. The NFL is fining Jerry Jones $250,000 for his quote, end quote, inadvertent obscene gesture towards fans at MetLife Stadium on Monday. Video on social media showed Jones quickly flashing his middle finger late in the Cowboys' 37-22 victory over the Jets after Dak Prescott's fourth touchdown pass increased the lead to 37-14. Jones said the gesture was unfortunate. He can appeal the fine. That was unfortunate. That was kind of an exchange with our fans out in front of us. There was a swarm of Cowboy fans out in front, not Jets fans, Cowboy fans. The entire stadium was brimming with enthusiasm of Cowboys, and certainly late in the game. Gesture was inadvertent on my part because that was right after we made our last touchdown, and we were all excited about it. There wasn't any antagonistic issue or anything like that. Oh, okay. And you weren't around. You were simply watching when they wouldn't let black people in the school. I get it. He said, there wasn't any antagonistic issue or anything like that. I just put up the wrong show on the hand. That was inadvertently done. I'm not kidding. If you want to call it accidental, you can call it accidental. But it got straightened around pretty quick. I had a chance to look at it. It got straightened out pretty quick, but the intention was thumbs up and basically pointing at our fans because everybody was jumping up and down excited. You're so full of shit, Jerry. So full of shit. Oh, I was just there watching them not allow black people in. That wasn't me. Oh, I meant to do this, but somehow my hand ended up like this, and then like this. I mean, I could see how when you go to do a thumbs up, you're doing it this way. Nobody does thumbs up this way. Hey, how'd that get there? Get out of here, scram, beat it. I'm giving them a thumb sideways. Is it a thumbs up? Because if it's a thumbs up and the middle finger accidentally goes like, hey, man, I'm making a break for it. Boop. Oh, then that's what it would look like. Get the fuck out of here, Jerry. You're so full of shit. I meant to do thumbs up. And then I went, fuck your mother, you dumb whore bitches. But I meant, go. How about them Cowboys? It's stupid. It's stupid. It's the most egregiously asinine way of trying to get out of it. Look, I meant to say, how about them Cowboys? But then it came out, fuck you Jets bitches. I know you don't believe me, but it I don't know. It just came out that way. Fucking stupid. Arthritis. I got finger Tourette's. Oh, by the way, God, I got to do this video. So funny. So funny. So I love this old black woman, but I got to find this one Tourette's video. Oh, where'd she go? No, I lost the video. The sweet old grandma. This black grandma cracks me the fuck up. Watch this. Watch this. What is this? Chat. Look at this. 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 Here we go. I love her so much. You ready? Let's see. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. Here we go. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Here we go.
I know a way you won't even have to do radiation.
Yeah.
Try a holistic route.
What did she say? Holistic? Who's a hoe? Don't call, I got up the camera, but don't call me no fucking hoe.
I'm not hollering.
Because I'm not hoe, and I'm not on the list for a hoe. So don't fuck with me. You got the wrong goddamn motherfucker.
I know a way you won't even have to do radiation.
I love her so much. Oh my God, she's the best. I watch her videos all day. Here's another one.
Wants to know what's your favorite teenage memory? Memories from when you were a teenager.
The more the merrier was my motto. I couldn't wait to get out in the park every evening because I know the bushes on the left was mine. Reserved. Me, Helen Davis, and whoever. Honey, we.
So what? Play hide and seek?
Hide and seek my ass. We was back there feeling tootsie. Somebody had them little bitty dicks. I say, hey, tomorrow don't bring your ass over in this bush. I like you. I say, I like you too, but bye. Your brothers is big and everything. Little boy, go now.
Your brothers is big.
And don't come back no more. No, my mama say I could. I say,
Oh, that's nasty.
You ain't in the bushes.
You was mannish, wasn't you?
And you want to make some out of it? My mama said, how'd you get all that dirt in your hand back there? I said, I must have fell off the swing, huh? Oh, my ass in that bush is trying to get that thing on. Whoa.
Krista wants to know what's your favorite teenage memory?
Trying to get
Memories
that
from
thing
when.
on. Grandma was a freak. Don't come in here with them little ass dick. Get out of here. Bro, she's the best. I'm telling you. She is fucking insane. She's got her own page. Let's see, what do we got here? None of these are pinned. Where's my favorite one? Hold on. Let me see if I can find my favorite one. I may have saved it. Let's see. Here we go. All posts. Oh no. That one was a trip too. Let's see. No. Oh, there's the Tourette's one. All right, I'll play that. Where's she at? Where is Grandma? Oh, fuck. I love when they're like, I've watched this an unhealthy amount of times. Me too. Hold on. I got to go through all this save shit. There's the other Tourette's one that is just so fucking funny. A lot better. Oh my God. Oh fuck. I'm gonna play them both for you, don't worry. I promise y'all some video goodness and you're gonna get it. But I'm trying to find this fucking grandma. Was it not on here? There's Jameis. Man, I have so many videos saved. Shit. I even have to save my own videos because I'm trying to game the algorithm. Okay. It's definitely not down there. All right. I'm going to play this Tourette's video. No, I'm gonna play this video first. Okay. Hold on.
At birth, you're a person of color in America. You are.
No. Hold on. Copy link. Paste. Go.
You're a person of color in America. You are a queer person in a Mormon community. Are there any other struggles you faced in life?
No, I think you really nailed it.
You were abandoned at birth. You're a person of color in America. You are a queer person in a Mormon community. Are there any other struggles you faced in life?
No, I think you really nailed it.
You were abandoned at birth. You're a person of color in America. You are a queer person in a Mormon community. Are there any other struggles you faced in life?
Cracks me up. No,
I think you really nailed it.
You were abandoned.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was childish. Let's see. I want to find. Oh man. I sure wish. I could find this damn. All right. All right. This is the Tourette's one. This shit. Oh my God. These two Tourette's ones just fucking kill me. Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right. Get ready. Hold on, let me copy the link. That's easier. All right. Here we go. So fucked up. So he's like, huh? Funny.
Doamne. Uite! Nu cred. Dar nu știu de ce nu vine. Nu pot să mă opresc.
The dude laughing.
Nu pot să mă opresc.
Băi, nu mai pot. Băi, nu mai pot. Nu mai pot. Băi, fraților, chema salvarea că nu mai pot. Un nou tic. Asta e un nou tic.
Nu mă pot opri, nu știu de ce.
Oh my God. Băi, bubui, mă. Cred că bubui. Oh fuck! All right, there's another one. Hold on. That's not the only Tourette's one on here. Feeling a lot better. This bitch is crazy. Oh shit! Where'd she go? Where'd she go? No. Oh, here we go. All right.
Hey guys.
Hold on. Hey guys.
It's been a little while since we had this talk. But I've been feeling like a lot better. What? Say has been nothing. has been helping me.
Oh, fuck.
I've been feeling a lot. Hey guys. It's been a little while since we had this talk.
I can't fucking. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. But that's not like, let's see. Tourette's chick on TikTok. Oh. Balin Dupree. Her Tourette's videos. Now, this one she's crying in, but she's got some where she's like, fuck you, Hunter. Remember the time we all went to hell fucking around with Barry? Bro, here's one. Here we go. Let's see. Open. Okay.
I'm baking a cake while having Tourette syndrome. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Eat eggs. Okay, you do. Oh my god, take the egg. Oh no. Okay, yeah, we got a big problem.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you do that. Okay.
I got you, girl.
You're done.
You're done. That's where I got it from.
Yeah.
It's like, I know.
You're done. You're done.
I'm done if your mother catches me in the house all shitty.
I didn't know you were the one who made those sculptures at all. It never occurred to me.
What it up?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you're wrong.
I never really question it.
No, that's it. Oh my god, Balin, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Hunter.
Sorry. You're done. Just say it in that like.
I know the high pitch.
Yeah. Wind it up. Yeah.
Wind it
Ride the
up.
horse. Shimmy.
You're done. Oh god damn. I drill a gorilla
Yeah.
said. That girl reminds me of some of the
You're
Twitchers
done.
that run 97.5.
Let's smooth it out. It's gonna be like a rhythm.
We forgot to spray the pan.
Good soup.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I drill
Yeah. You're done. Mm-hmm. Wind it up. So yeah. Bye guys.
So yeah, bye guys.
baking
Like
a
fucking
cake while
nothing
having
happened.
Tourette.
Just bye guys. Oh my god, there was. She used to do the shit. Let me find like if I have it saved. She'd be like, "Fuck you, Hunter." Oh my god, I would lose my mind. There are a bunch of people that are calling Balin a fraud. She's not a fraud. That's stupid. There's no way. There's just no way she's a fraud. No way. That one that I showed you where she's like, I'm feeling a lot better. She was a fraud. That's not real. Come to find out, she's just a comedian. What the fuck? Oh, fuck me. How could I not? I gotta go to my phone to find this video of her early on. My saved. Oh no, not there. Shit. No, didn't save it there either. Interesting. Reactions. Okay. Well, I was trying to find the one from early. I'll never watch that show again. What show? The Balin Dupree show? Like it's real. Like it's to me, I don't see how she's faking it. I'm trying to go way back, like way back. I don't know. She posts a lot. Damn, this one has 7 million views. Like she got some videos with a lot of views. 29 million views. What is this? What it's like being in a room where everyone has Tourette's, part 1. Well, we got to watch this. By the way, this is the video goodness portion of the show. We definitely have to watch this. Jesus, I can't imagine not.
Totally silent. And some ADHD driving the car, and maybe anxiety screaming next to it. So they're all part of your car. They're all rotating who's driving. And so we're going to do this again. How many people in their car today are ticks driving the car? Okay. How many people in their car today is OCD driving the car? Okay. How many people is anxiety driving the car today? How many people get out, donut? Driving the car today? Yes, and how many people have people fighting? Wow. Everything. This is a super powerful tool, right? Because some days might be an ADHD. Oh my gosh. And some days might be an anxiety day, right? So just know who's in your car and who's in the back seat and who's in the front.
Do you hear how many people are screaming?
Alright, so sometimes this car is a winding country lane. And
Want it up?
We know those. Ohio loves a good country road. Like a
Country roads, take me home.
Gentle. And then sometimes it's a horrible speeding highway. So next question. Whose car is on a country road today?
Country roads, take me home.
Okay.
Mountain Mama! Yeah! Peace up.
Why are people on a blazing highway? Yeah.
Even Donald's going to hell.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh boy. I do too. I want to see the whole room, somebody said. I want to see the whole room. Yeah, the goddamn was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. No. Where you going? Hold on. All right, I'm almost done. And then we're gonna get the fuck out.
It's been a little while since.
Hush. We done already played you. This one was really funny. It's a TV show that invited people with unusual laughs to sit together on TV. You ready?
ידעתי. לא עכשיו, שנייה. זה אמיתי רבותיי, זה הצחוק של האיש. לא, שנייה.
I gotta play it full screen. Here we go. Okay.
ידעתי. לא עכשיו, שנייה. זה אמיתי רבותיי, זה הצחוק של האיש. לא, שנייה.
Wow.
Même à imiter, c'est impossible.
Hey, klaxon der partie. Ja.
Oh my God. I would piss myself trying to be on that show. I thought y'all people make fun of my laugh because it sounds wheezy. Because oh my god, that means like, oh fuck. Oh god, so great. I'm trying to find one more. Where the fuck was it? Excuse me. No. Where did it go? Shit. Oh, that video was funny. Okay. This one was fucking crazy too. There's two more I'll show you. This one you've probably seen. Let's see.
If I snap my fingers, you forget that you were ever gay.
I was never gay.
Exactly.
Wait, no, stop.
Yes.
No, stop. You can't. I was never gay.
Okay.
No, I was never gay.
Sure.
You can't just state something, then snap your fingers, and then be like, I was never gay.
You say so. If I snap my fingers,
that's so great.
You forget that you were ever gay.
I was never gay.
Exactly.
Wait, no, stop.
My man said
stop.
exactly.
You can't. I was never.
All right, one more. Here it is. Oh my god, I have so many of the clogging videos. I really got into it there for a minute. All right, here we go. Genuinely can't stop thinking about this guy's wave. Let's see. Make this full stream.
Seamus Murphy.
Next up from here. That's the new car smell. You haven't had that in quite a while. Give us all a wave. Well done.
So from Church Cross in County Cork, welcome Seamus Murphy.
Next up from here. That's the new car smell. You haven't had that in quite a while. Give us all a wave. Well done.
So from Church Cross in County Cork, welcome Seamus Murphy.
So good. So good. All right. Go make some food. I've held you hostage long enough. I was like, what the shit? Is that not playing? I can barely hear it. Do you have the devil on speed dial? Yeah. I hope the whole table comes to one of your shows, Barry. I had, when I was in Wichita, I think I have the video. I don't know if I've videoed it or not now. But I was doing shows in Wichita, and there was this chick in the crowd that laughed like a seal. She'd go, I was like, what the fuck? And it just ended up being my whole set. Crazy. Thank you, Flip. Trey. Hey, see you in hell, Uriel. Love you, buddy. That's funny. I feel like I need to be feeding his fish at the zoo. Oh my goodness. Well, Donna will be in hell. Trey, Amos, Uriel, Flip, Heartthrob, John Dorier. We're all going to hell. Terrence, Cisco, Total Dallas, the whole lot of you. Everybody that's stuck around to the end, you're all going to hell with me. Hydrilla, Gorilla, you're going. Oh, excuse me. Good times though. So, I was stationed with someone that laughed like a seal. Man, that shit was crazy. All right, thank you to Ref that bets for the raid. Welcome to the new followers that joined. Excuse me. Which was Jay the Ocean and Siptism. And yeah, thank you guys for the hype trains and the follows and the subs and the bits. It's all very much appreciated. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll get in fantasy tomorrow. We didn't get it in today. We will get fantasy in tomorrow. and just some other random shit. We'll have a good time. All right. Until then, do me 3 favors. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, dadgummit, love each other. Wind it up. Fuck you, Hunter. I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's just go sit out by the first round of ice water. Terrence, you were anonymous. I love you, brother. Much appreciated, man. Thank you, brother. Bye, everybody.
Daddy's making a YouTube video!